Hello students, welcome to Short of Sir classes. So this question is from ISI paper of 2022, B.Stat BMATH. The paper code is UGA. So this question number 14 is saying that amongst all the polynomials, we have this px c0 plus c1x up to c10 x to the power 10 with real coefficient satisfying the mod of px is always less than equal to mod of x for all x in the interval -1, 1. So what is the maximum possible value of, you have to find this 2 of c0 plus c1 to the power 10. You have to find this. So since we have this mod of px is less than equal to x, so at x equal to 0, so if we find the mod of p0 will always be less than equal to 0. Since mod function cannot be negative, so p of 0 is equal to 0. So p of 0 is nothing but this c0. So from here we can write this c0, the coefficient at 0 is equal to 0. So we'll be left with only, so this putting c0 over here, so we are now left with the c1 to the power 10. So if we find the value of c1, we can find the value of this particular expression. So now we have the condition given that p of x is always less than equal to mod of x, the mod of px, that is a polynomial. So we can write this as mod c1x plus c2x square up to plus of c10x to the power 10. This should be always less than equal to mod of x, right? So that is the graph of the polynomial function should always be less than the graph of the mod x. So the modulus of the polynomial function, okay, this modulus of the polynomial function is always less than the mod of x. So that is the graph. From here we can imply that the modulus of the graph of this polynomial function will be below the graph of mod of x. So if we write this, if we draw this, first of all, if we draw this particular curve, so we can represent mod x as this function, okay, and the polynomial function will be, this polynomial function will be below the graph of mod x, so it will be here. So this is the polynomial function it look like. So the diagram is for representation, so you can have an idea. So the maximum value of the polynomial function will be the minimum of this mod x. This will be the maximum value, right? So the coefficient of x will be, so the polynomial function, so we have this c1x, so this will be the maximum value, and we have to find the maximum possible value of this expression. The maximum possible value you have to find. So the maximum value will be this line of this mod x along the line, right? Along the line we will have the maximum value of this polynomial function. So if we have the coefficient c1x, mod of c1x is always less than equal to mod x, so x is 1 in this case, so c1 mod of c1 is less than equal to 1, so mod function cannot be negative, so c1 is equal to 1. So if we put the value over here, so it is simply 1 to the power 10, which is nothing but 1. So the correct option in our case is option D, that is 1.